Oh, another skull. Hey guys, WildTrekker here, and welcome to another episode here on the WildCraft SMP Server. Good to see you. How are you all doing? So yeah, last time you saw us, we were about to build the entrance to the slime farm. So that's something we're looking at today. But just behind me, whilst I think of it, as you can see, there's a little farm. And we got a villager in there, and we seem to be having a few peculiarities because, yeah, the villager's missing. And to be honest, he was missing the other day, and I basically replaced him with another farmer villager. But I've just logged on, and he's missing again. So there's definitely a problem with entities. We lost two of our librarians, including one of the Silk Touch ones. Which is a real pain. We do have another librarian with Silk Touch, but he costs a little bit more. But so we've still got them. So the villager breeding program is back in full swing to try and get another farmer and really get some extra villagers, because the entities do seem to be disappearing. And I did a load of recording, and for some reason the recording didn't work. So I thought I'd done it, but I haven't. But here you go, slime farm. Yeah, basically I will go down and have a look. But yeah, I did a load of recording, and for some reason none of the recordings came out. So I've had absolutely nothing. I spent a few hours recording bits and pieces, showing you the slime farm building is progressing, but this is what we ended up with. We tried a few permutations. We had a look at doing this as slime rather than wool, and I just didn't like it. The contrast between the slime and the black just didn't work out, so we just went for a plain old slime in the end. So that's what we've got, but we've done a little bit of trickery with it. Kind of edged it off with this, and underneath we've actually hidden some lanterns, because they are transparent, although you can't really see through. They are transparent. So let's go inside, and there we go. So yeah, I just made it a real slime area. There is, in fact, if we, yeah, so you can see actually up there the roof is actually originally made from slime, but I decided it was just too big and too there, so I just made a little slime room. And I tried to keep the slime theme coming down these stairs with slime blocks hidden by the stairs, and also some lights, as you can see down behind those slime blocks. So it means we've got a torch-free zone, which is always good. I do like that. And then I tried to get a transition down to this lower section. So I brought in some different type of wood, kept the slime theme going throughout, and again we've got more lanterns hidden as we go. And then we've got this wall of glass here, which is the river, because we're essentially underneath the roadway now, underneath the pathway. So that's where it came out. And then I've kind of done a transition, shall we say, into this part here. So I've done a similar theme to what I've got down in the villager area there, but rather than using white clay at the bottom, I've got that, and we've also got green carpet behind to go with the green slime. But yeah, I think it's quite good. Some lights up in the roof there. So again, we're torch free, which I think looks nice and clean. So let me know what you think, guys. I really like it. I think it's really cool. And then all we did was to actually take the existing steps. Oh, that's something I've got to do as well, which originally came out here. So this is the other side of here. If we go this way, yeah, so there you can see, so we're one down actually, but this is where it originally came down, if you remember. So I've kind of copied this design, and rather than bringing people down into here, which I didn't think was generally a good idea, we've kind of now got its own individual identity and entrance. So let's put that there. We'll have to do that other bit. And the guys have been working on this a little bit down here. So if we go down and have a quick look, you can see what they've done. They've opened it up again, so the Smithy and AndyR have basically spent all night working on this, I think. They've cleared out a new layer, so this is now a second layer where slimes and creepers, by the looks of it, can actually form. And we can already hear some slimes underneath at the moment. So yeah, so I think they've got some plans for this. Thankfully it's safe for us at the moment anyway, so it's pretty well lit up. So we've got access to the all the way down over there, and then down over here we've got access to the main area, and you can see Andy's over there just sat on the window. So yeah, surprised he hasn't been gutted by these zombies, because there is a little bit of a glitching through glass the way he stood there like that. So hopefully he doesn't. If he does while we're on here, we'll save him. So yeah, so there's 5 slime chunks I think there. I don't know how long Andy's been AFKing, but he is AFK, and yeah, not bad. I took a stack for here from earlier. But that's there, and there's probably about half as that much again over the other side. I'm not sure if Andy's actually in the right position for this. I think I don't know, he's a little bit far, I think, for these furthermost slime chunks. But I don't know, maybe he isn't, but I know there's another place you can stand up here that Smithy was using, so you might get better results by actually coming up the top here. Was it there? Yeah, so Smithy was basically stood in here and seemed to be getting good results that way as well. So I don't know, we'll have to ask them, try it out, see what they're getting. But plenty of slimes, not quite sure what they're going to be using them for. That's either a lot of sticky pistons or a lot of sticky slime blocks. Maybe they're going to use it for the end farm, because I know they were talking about doing that at some point. Now, have I got ladders with me? No, I haven't. Need to put a ladder just there, but hey. Okay, so that's yeah, so that's kind of finished. So sorry I couldn't do that with you guys. I really wanted to do that. In fact, I did do it, but you just didn't see it because it didn't record. So what have we got there? No, he's no good. So we've got a couple more villages, so we probably ought to do this now, actually get these guys down into the space, and hopefully they won't disappear if we trade with them all now. So this one's got respiration 3, so that's pretty good. I don't think his other books are that great. Sharpness 1, fire protection 4. This guy though, however, Aquaman, we've named him. And we've kind of named him in a bid to hopefully he doesn't vanish, but we are going to be putting him back in the same place. So this guy has got respiration 1, so yeah, not so good. The other one had respiration 3, however, unbreaking 3 for just 21. That's half the price the other guy was doing. The other guy is about 38, I think, so that's really good. I might just have to get a few of those and keep them backed up. And then this one also 21 for Depth Strider 3, so that's pretty cheap. So he's definitely a keeper. We just need to get these guys downstairs. So I've kind of laid out the track, and they're going to come up through here. Let's have a look. Yeah, so they're going to go in there, in that spot. And we've got, oh, there it is. I remember I put it down there now. So let's do that now, get these guys transported, and then hopefully we'll have the cart then to get some more guys out of this spawner. Hopefully we can get another farmer guy. So let's get this first one going. Press the button. He doesn't move, he's not in the right spot. Come on, guy. Move. Go. There we go. Okay, so that's one. So he's the not so great one, isn't he? He's just got the respiration 3, so that's fine. Let's get a block down. Dark oak wood's what we use there. We really need some oak wood, don't we? Let's just use another block for now, seeing as that's what we've got on us. And we're going to place carpet on that anyway. So there we go, and then we're going to get the other guy in there. And these villagers are breeding crazy, which is pretty cool. It seems a bit intermittent, this breeding. It seems to turn on and off, which is a bit strange. And the other thing we've noticed as well is that the You can time that right? No. The other thing we've noticed as well is the automated farming isn't quite happening as it should do. So this update is a bit strange, and with entities disappearing and with all the lag, I think if we're not going to get an update to it pretty soon and fix all the bugs, we may actually have to consider rolling the server back and seeing what we can do. So there's those guys in there. We'll leave that them in there. Let's just go around the other side now and have a look. We're going to have to get another minecart so we can get these guys out of here, but let's just go back down, go through the proper side and have a look at our villagers. So yeah, there they are. There's Aquaman, there's them, and I also noticed that the signs disappeared from behind as well. So hopefully we haven't got a corrupted area, but I think I'm going to trade with this guy whilst he's here. So I'm going to get all my emeralds. I'm not sure I've got any on with me there. I think they're all down in the other area. So yeah, we've got this guy here which has, I think, the silk touch, but it's 14 and I think we had it about 8 last time. Feather falling 1, but yeah, no, so we've got some pretty good villagers, and hopefully we'll get some more as well. So it's yeah, so that's all pretty good. So what we're going to do next, right? I think what I'm going to do is make some minecarts for the getting these guys out of here. And I'm stuck. So we need some iron for that. Let's get a block of iron. I need 1 really, and there's my crafting table up there. There we go. And 1 minecart. The rest of the iron back. And then we've got that there ready. For in fact, this guy we don't really need. So sad as it may be, little guy, before you grow up into someone much bigger, yeah, you have to go. So we'll leave that there, and that's sorted. So while I go do some other stuff, we'll see how many we actually get in there and see if we can get a decent one. So what I think I'll do now is we'll just pop over to the Nether and I'll show you what's been happening over there. Well guys, I think we are nearly there. We're roughly about 1,000 blocks out in the Nether, so but as you can guess by the stone, we are in a Nether fortress. However, this is a Nether fortress that has a spawner there and a spawner there, so we literally have a double blaze spawner next to each other. So again, this is what AndyR's been up to. This guy is just doing so much stuff on the server at the moment. So he's kind of built this area here, which is really cool because we have a little potion brewing area. Is there potions in there? There we go, yeah. So we can get some fire potions, and he's got loads of fire potion going now. And what I usually like doing is we've got some water in here. We have. So let's just put those in there a second. 1, 2, 3 water, put them in there. We'll get this going. What I like to do as well is get myself a little strength potion while we're at it, because the strength potion is very handy. Let's get rid of this a second. Don't need those. Don't need those. What I do need, and we haven't got, is some yeah, so anyway, there's that's all brewing there. Okay, there we do. So we've got some blaze powder, and we've also got some magma cream as well, so we can make lots of potions going up, and then that way we can go and have some fun as well. So I'm just going to brew a couple of potions and then we'll come back. Okay guys, so we've got our potions, but before we do, you might ask yourself, I mean, we've got nice little enchanting area here as well, which is quite good. But yeah, why on earth have we got a portal here? Well, very, very simply, you can't use water in the Nether. So you could put a little cauldron down, but you know, unfortunately, that only gives you 3 bottles and isn't very good. So Andy's put this portal here, And hey, voila, we got water. So yeah, it's just a quick, easy way for us to get water in the Nether. So I'm not quite sure where he's come down underground quite a way, so we won't bother go investigating that at the moment. But yeah, basically, it's a nice, nice, easy way to get water into the Nether. Just stick up a portal, and then put an infinite spring the other side of the portal, and then you've got water in the Nether for doing all your brewing. So nice little trick there. So let's go and have a look and see what we can find here. As I say, usually when I come down here, I like to have 2 lots of potions, because fire resists, because there's a lot of blazes around. And I like my strength one as well, because I do have a sword with smite 5 on it, which is always handy. So let's go and have a look around here. Doesn't seem to be much happening there at the moment. Maybe that's because we're a little bit far away. But then there's an area further on down, which I believe is a collection point. So, and the great thing about smite 5 and strength on there, got ya. And they don't get angry, which is superb. So yeah, whilst I'm running around here and having a look, I can look for withers, I can look for the zombie pigmen and kill the zombie pigmen without any problems, because they are still spawning by the looks of it. Is that way down there? No, that's a lava lake as well. Hey guy, how you doing? There you go. I'll get all your nuggets. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. So I think he's going to try and get the rest of this all laid out, because it's still areas for spawning and that kind of thing, but it's not too bad. So this is where the blazes come down, I do believe. Go that way. Let's have a look now. Where's the killing station? So that's, I think this is like an AFK area. So we've got both of the spawns come down there. There's a ghast over there. Ghast. Now, where did he come down? Is it up here? That's I've not actually been shown around this, so just kind of looking it out myself, really. Let's go and have a look what's up here. Right, so this is a killing area, basically. So all the blazes will get pushed down there, and then you can easily kill them. So they're not crushed, I don't think, unless there's a crusher on here that I'm not aware of. But I've got that too much there as well. So let's just go and see if this ghast is still here causing problems. Let's have a look. Hey, Mr. Ghast, you in the water? Water? Lava even? It's disappeared. Okay, so yeah, that's really cool. So it's a easy way to get a load of blaze, and the idea really is you just want to AFK here until you actually get loads of these guys all coming down. And I think this is where they all just basically come down. Oh, we've got some withers up there as well. That's interesting. I wonder if we can go and get those. Where's the way up to that one? Interesting. Hit button, then hit blaze with chicken. Okay. So there's obviously there must be a way up there, surely. Let's have a look, see if there's a way up this way then. Oh well, I'm here. Hey guys, how we doing? Oh! There's definitely a skull there. Nice. Didn't even have to do anything. Get the pigment, that's fine. So, hit button. And this basically crushes them all. So there's a crusher in there, and then it makes them a one-hit kill basically, and then you can get all the drops and the loot from there. So that's really good. Still not quite sure how you're supposed to. You just hit me. Something just hit me. Yeah, not quite sure how you're supposed to get up up into it over the way I came, so maybe that is the way you're supposed to come. Unless it's up here somehow. Aha! Yes, maybe that's the other way of doing it, is to come off there. Okay, so that's really good, really handy to have. We've got ourselves an extra wither skull, which I think I'm going to put straight back into my chest, because I do have a habit of dying in these places, as you do. And yeah, so thanks for the guys for doing that. And look, all the wither skeletons up here now. I wonder if we get another skull. Can we get another skull? Yoo-hoo! No, don't be so silly. But I always make sure I've still got strength left. Thanks, guys. You see that? I hit your friend. Look, did it again. You don't care, do you? And again. Hey, and you. You're dead. Oh, is that 2 gold bars in one go? That's pretty good. Get that together. That's fine. Don't want anything else. And I must do something with my XP as well, because I have got 45 XP there. Even though Reese killed me last time and I lost it all, I'm just back up to 45 straight away, and it's just silly amounts sometimes. So yeah, but let's go and put that in there, because when I was over here the other day I did have a load of skulls, so I've now got 4 skulls. He says trying to get past. So let's put that in there. There we go. That makes 4. So maybe we'll go and fight a wither in a little bit. Oh, another skull. Very nice too. That's a few skulls we've picked up now. I think we've got enough for at least 2 wither fights. Let's get these guys while we're at it. Well, guys, this could go very wrong, because you know this is our wither killing area up in the roof of the nether. However, there was a sign here. This piston was here, and yeah, I don't know how to fix this, so someone else has to. I'm really sorry. And it said, sorry, it's broke. Reese. So Reese has been up here. For some reason he's broken it, so I'm gonna guess I've put it in the right place. In theory, when I put this skull on here, he's going to get pushed up into this one. Yeah, I think that's right. So, we shall see, because it should be a 9x9 area. Let's just have a look under here. No, you see, so that's no good. It can't be there. Let's put this back up. So is this one here also? Yes. So what we've got here is bedrock, 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 and then we've got bedrock, 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 and then round the other side bedrock, bedrock, bedrock. So his head is going to go up into the bedrock, and that will be all good, he says confidently. So I presume that's how it's supposed to be. Let's just get another skull there. So as you see now, we've got just get loads of skulls. So it didn't take well, took 2 potions, so that's 16 minutes. Let's see where we get with this one. Way, it can't jump up. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, press the lever, press the lever. He's up there. Let's see if this works. If not, it's going to go horribly wrong. Boom, there he is. So, yeah. Phew! That appears to be working. Thankfully. Could have been very wrong otherwise. Great. Right, let's get another one set up and do that again. Here goes number 2. Boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! Oops, I think I have a little bit of a problem. I've left the villagers breeding, and they're obviously glitching through this side of the area here because they're all out, and they're running amok everywhere. So Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get rid of these. We don't really need any priests or people like that, so don't look, guys, it's not really happening. It's not a massacre of villagers, honest. Yeah, but what I'll probably do is just check these guys. Looting 2. Might keep him. No, we don't need any weaponsmiths. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get rid of most of them. Check the librarians that they haven't got anything decent. And then get rid. Hey, come here, you. Can't run from me. Yeah, you don't want to go out because it's night, do you? Easy way to get rid of the villagers is just give them a cactus to play with. Okay guys, so I think we're going to call that an episode there. We've managed to get a few things done. Yeah, and we've got ourselves a couple more Nether stars, so that's going to go forth to make beacons, so we should have 3 beacons now. So we kind of need to put those into use. So yeah, we've got this area here, which I quite like, and I quite like the look of in terms of storage area, and it kind of got me thinking to doing something with this place. I think yeah, I think that looks good down there. Up here it looks a bit boring and what have you. So just quickly before we go, have a look at this. So yeah, I'm thinking of actually making something a little bit more modern in the woods here. So I might have a sort of house, I might call it a pod or something like that, a bit futuristic in terms of its design and layout. It might even be floaty, not necessarily like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to tear this down next episode and start looking at building something along these lines. So let me know what you think of that in terms of a design and look. And if we make ourselves a pod at the top here in the woods, so it's going to be this sort of futuristic pod in the middle of the woods. And then what we shall have down here, so we can have a beacon coming up right up through the middle, and that can go all the way up through the center of the pod. So it might means we'll change this column out here and that kind of thing. But what we could then do is actually have another layer of this down below, make them a bit shorter and have them as little corridors going into sort of other rooms, because I want to do things like I need a brewing area for starters. So that's something I want to get working on. And perhaps we'll have other sort of rooms of functionality. We can kind of, as a pod design, we can just like bolt things on as we need it. So yeah, I might do that. We certainly got enough iron for our beacon, because we need 164 per beacon. So yeah, I think we'll manage that quite good, because basically it's a half stack and 2 stacks, and we've got a half stack and 2 stacks, and yeah, and a bit more. So we've got plenty enough for 2 beacons. So we'll keep those safe for now. In fact, we'll just put them in here in mob drops. Here's a mob dropped it. We've still got another wither skeleton there to go. So yeah, things looking good. So I think next time we will work on doing that in terms of getting our pod working here in the forest. So yeah, cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you have, do click on like and don't forget to subscribe. So my name is WildTracker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.